most people in, but you've been living under my skin for free. I remember when the silence didn't cut it this deep. You would trace my scars and put my mind to sleep. Now I'm wide awake, staring at the ceiling pane. Every shadow on the wall got your face, that's fate. You said, baby, you're a storm, I just like the rain. Left the door wide open, never caught the train. Now I'm out here driving with the headlights off. Every street sign, just a memory I can't shake off. And the world got quiet, too quiet, no riot. Just the hum of the fridge and the riot inside it. You were the gravity, I was just a satellite. Now I'm standing in the dark and I don't know how to fight. You only call me in the moonlight when you're lonely and the real life cuts too deep. I only hold you in the moonlight, cause in the daytime pretty lies are what we keep. And it's a beautiful disaster, sweet disease. You got me begging on my knees for the release. Yeah, won't you love me in the moonlight? But the sun comes up and I'm a ghost who never killed. I start asking why you only text past 10. It's a pattern, not a promise, and I play it back again. Got your lipstick on the glass by the side of my bed. Got you laughing inside my chest like a bullet in my head. You're a habit that I break and then I buy again. A prayer that I don't believe, but I keep lying in. We don't talk about the future, cause it burns too bright. So we just crash into each other like two stars at night. And the world gets colder, much colder. Your shoulder's the only place I show the chip up on my shoulder. You were the honesty, I was just a getaway. Now I'm sitting in the dark trying to figure out what left you. Said he called me in the moonlight when you're lonely and the real life cuts too deep. I only hold you in the moonlight, cause in the daytime pretty lies are what we keep. And it's a beautiful disaster, sweet disease. You got me begging on my knees for the release. Yeah, only love me in the moonlight, but the sun comes up and I'm a ghost who never keep. Yeah. What if I showed up at your door new? What if I asked to see you wanting me be at your moon? Not the metaphor, not the broken glass curtain. Just you in the daylight in the living room, you probably freeze up. Say I'm asking way too much, say the darkness is the only thing that lets you feel the touch. So I stay your secret station, you late like John Dow. Yo, I love you when it's cloudy, but I'll never see you smile in the sun. Guess I'm not the one, guess the race is run. Yeah, I'm just a man you call when every other light is done. You only call me in the moonlight, yeah, yeah. I only hold you in the moonlight, yeah, yeah. And it's a beautiful disaster, sweet disease. You got me begging on my knees for the release. Yeah, you only love me in the moonlight, but the sun comes up. I'm a ghost you'll never yeah. Me and you against the world, that's what they say, right? But the world's got guns and we got fingers crossed tonight. Wanted posters in the post office over my mind. We ain't lovers, baby, we're the crime, yeah. They don't get it, they ain't supposed to. Two outcasts with the death wish and the rose tattoo. You steal cars, I steal bottles from the liquor store. We ain't looking for a future, just a floor to crash on, the love on, the bleed on when it rains. Every happy couple's just a pair of beautiful chains. But we're outlaws, no rules, no map, no plan. Just your hand in my hand in the back of a stolen van. They say get a job, get a life, get a 401k. We say get the money, get the drop, we're dying anyway. And that's the freedom, ain't it? There's nothing left to lose. When you're already a ghost, there ain't no way to choose between right and wrong, between safe and scared. We already burned the bridge. The fire's all we got to wear. We're outlaws, baby, running from the law, but the law ain't cops, the law is anyone who ever saw a future that looked different than your hand inside my jacket. We rob the word of normal just to feel the seconds. Have it outlaws, outlaws, riding through the night. No headlights, no brake lights, just the will to stay alive. We ain't lovers in the way they write about in songs. We're two felons holding each other till the whole damn thing goes wrong. outlaws. And if they can't just let them catch us cold, at least they'll find us holding what we stole. You got a record, I got a record too. Now with the state, with the ghosts of everybody who said we never make it, said we'd die alone. Now we're dying together in a car that's not our own. And that's romantic if you squint, pathetic if you don't. But I don't need your pity, I just need the rope that ties me to your waist when we're running from the scene. You're the worst thing that ever happened to me, and the best thing I ever mean. We're outlaws, baby, running from the laws. Anyone who ever saw a future that looked different than your hand inside my jacket, fingerprints on every kiss. We rob the world of normal just to feel a second's bliss. Outlaws, outlaws, riding through the night. No headlights, no brake lights, the will to stay alive. We ain't lovers in the way they write about in songs. We're two felons holding each other till the whole damn thing goes wrong. What if we made it? What if we survived? What if we woke up one day and we didn't have to hide? I probably missed the run and missed the fear, missed the speed. Cause outlaws don't know how to love unless they're breaking some streets. So let them chase us, step the siren singing. Outlaw in the cage, ain't a goddamn thing. We were born to lose, but baby look at us go. Fast, beautiful, stupid, in love, on the run. Outlaw. Other till the whole damn thing goes wrong. Yeah, outlaws. And if they catch us, let them catch us cold. Yeah, at least they'll find us holding what we stole. Each other. Yeah. No regrets, no future, just this, just the road, just your breath. We ain't lovers, baby, we're the crime. Outlaws till the wheels come off. Tires on the wet pavement, got your name still on my larynx. Every exit's looking like a statement. I don't run to something, I run away from. You left a sweater on my passenger floor, and I can't bring myself to throw it out the door. Cause the smell of you is cheaper than a therapist, and I'm too broke for healing, so I just deal with this. You said stay, but my boots already walked. You said talk, but my tongue already locked. I got a habit of lighting every bridge I crossed, and standing in the ashes asking what I lost. And my chest gets tight, so tight. Every time you say I love you, I just start a new fight. You were the safe house, I was just a getaway car. Now I'm speeding through the red lights, wondering where you are. I'm a runaway, baby, what you expect? You showed me forever, I showed you the exit. You wanted a home, I gave you a wreck. Now I'm driving through the dark with your kiss on my neck, and it hurts so good, yeah, it cuts so deep. Every time I run, I lose a little more of me, but I can't stay still, I was born to leave. So I'll be a ghost before your eyes even believe. I'm a runaway, runaway, runaway again. You'll never be the one who gets to watch me land. I saw forever once inside your kitchen light. You were dancing slow to a song I didn't like, and for 10 whole seconds I forgot how to lie. Then the panic in my chest like a train derailed inside. You deserve somebody who wakes up and stays, not a man who treats I love you like a hand grenade. I trace your name in dust on the dashboard glass, then I crank the engine faster so the moment never lasts. And the silence screams too loud, every rearview mirror shows me everything I'm losing. Now you were the anchor, I was just a drifting tide. Now I'm out here on the highway with no place left to hide. I'm a runaway, baby, what you expect? You showed me forever, I showed you the exit. You wanted a home, I gave you a wreck. Now I'm driving through the dark with your kiss on my neck, and it hurts so good, yeah, it cuts so deep. Every time I run, I lose a little more of me, but I can't stay still, I was born to leave. So I'll be a ghost before your eyes even believe. I'm a runaway, runaway, runaway again. You'll never be the one who gets to watch me land. What if I turn this car around right now? What if I showed up on your block and I just broke down? Not the tough guy, not the I don't need you sound. Just me on your doorstep begging to be found. But I can't, cause the fear runs deeper than the love. Every open door just feels like pushing shovels. I was raised on leave before you get left, so I'll destroy it with my own two hands and call it self-respect. Don't wait up, don't leave the light on. The only thing I've ever been good at is being gone. I'm a runaway, baby, what you expect? You showed me forever, I showed you the exit. Wanted a home, I gave you a wreck. Now I'm crying on the highway with your ring around my neck. And it hurts so good, yeah, it cuts so deep. I'm losing every part of me that you believed. I can't stay still, I was born to be. So I'll be a nightmare wearing all your sweetest dreams. I'm a runaway. Somewhere past the county line, I still see your face in every headlight. I'm still running, but I don't remember why. Yeah. Check the lights on every door, I ain't leaving anymore. Not because I love you, but because I tried before. Now I don't even try. It's locked in, baby, the beautiful way we die. Remember when I used to pack my bags for sport? Now the bags are in the attic with the photos and the rings. You're not a jailer, that's the thing. You just made it so comfortable that leaving lost its sting. And now I'm locked in, now it changed, now it threats with the way you say my name when you think I'm asleep, with 1,000 tiny promises too tender to break or keep. There's a trap, isn't it the kindness that's soft? Every exit feels like losing something I can't replace. So I stay, not happy, not sad, yeah. Locked in place, I'm locked in, baby, can't turn the key. You didn't build a prison, you just built a part of me. I can't remember what it felt like to be free. Staring at the windows, but I don't really wanna leave. Locked in, that's my new address. Like without parole, I confess. Tried to run 1,000 times, but my feet forgot the floor. Outside of your apartment, outside of your door. My friends don't call no more, I think they got a message. I used to have opinions, now I have reflections of whatever you believe that we, no objections. You never asked for this, but I'm a gasoline and metro man. I'm locked in, baby, can't turn the key. You didn't build a prison, you just built a part of me. Staring at the windows, but I don't really wanna leave. Locked in, that's my new address. Tried to run 1,000 times, but my feet forgot the floor. Yeah, I'm locked in. I stopped checking for the key, cause even if I found it, I don't know who I'd be. What if I told you I picked the lock last Tuesday night? Stood in the hallway in the dirty light, tasted freedom like rain on my tongue. Then walked back inside, sat down, didn't run. I become the lock, that's the twist. You didn't trap me, baby, I trapped me locked in. Can't turn the key, terrified of silence, terrified of open space. So I'll stay inside your shadow with a smile on my face. Locked in, that's my epitaph. It lies a man who loves so hard he forgot how to laugh alone. I don't want the key anymore, baby. I wanna stay locked inside. Good night, warden. I'll be here in the morning. Feel nothing, just to go right. Yeah, told you from the jump I wasn't built for the spotlight. Now you're crying on the floor saying, baby, not tonight. Should've listened to the warning in the first fight. You want a confession, here's the whole truth. I don't cry at funerals and I don't miss you. You left a letter on my desk, I ain't ready yet. Probably somewhere in the drawer with the other regrets. You said, how you so cold after everything we built? I said, baby, you confused the smoke for the guilt. I never promised you a heartbeat, just a pulse, and a pulse ain't love. It just means I ain't dead yet, insult to injury. And you're shaking in the doorway, waiting for a reaction, babe. But the part of me that care left before the last act. You were giving me your best, I was just rehearsing them. Now you asking where the feeling went. Baby, there was none. Call me heartless, go ahead and say it. I never faked a single tear, so don't you play the victim. You fell in love with a reflection. Baby, I was never in it, just a silhouette that talked back and knew how to kiss for a minute. Heartless, yeah, that's the name they gave me. But you can't break a person who was never there to save me. I told you I was empty, you thought you could fill the space. Now you're standing in the rubble with your pretty little heart on your face. So go on, call me heartless, at least that means you felt something. I've been feeling nothing regardless. You keep texting screenshots of the good days, I keep scrolling past them like a ghost in the hallway. Remember that vacation you were smiling by the ocean? I was counting down the minutes till I felt nothing again, no emotion. You said, why you always leave before the sun comes up? Cause the daylight makes it real, baby, real is too much. Not cause I care, cause I don't wanna see you seeing me. The empty eyes, the quiet lies, the machinery. I'm not broken, baby, broken things can be repaired. I'm just designed different, nothing running upstairs. You gave me your whole chest, I gave you back a receipt. Now you bleeding on the floorboards, asking why you can't feel. And the saddest part is I'm not even angry. You could burn my whole world down and I just say, okay, baby. No fire, no fury, no scream, no fight, just a hollow in my chest where the love should have been. Good night. Carlos, go ahead and say it. I'll never fake a single tear, so don't you play the victim. You fell in love with a reflection. Baby, I was never in it, just a silhouette that talked back and knew how to kiss for a minute. Heartless, yeah, that's the name they gave me. But you can't break a person who was never there to save me. I told you I was empty, you thought you could fill the space. Now you're standing in the rubble with your pretty little heart on your face. So go on, call me heartless, at least that means you felt something. I've been feeling nothing regardless. You wanna know the truth? There was one night, maybe two, where I almost felt something real. When I looked at you, it was 2 a.m. You were laughing at a bad joke, and for 3 seconds the ice cracked, then I let it go. Cause feeling is a wildfire, and I've been burned before. Not by love, by the aftermath, lying on the floor. So I killed this switch myself, made sure nothing grew. And now you're just another ghost I gotta walk through. I'm not proud of it, but I ain't sorry either. You can't miss the sun, and you were born a freezer. Call me heartless, go ahead and scream it. I never lied about the damage, baby, you just didn't read it. You wanted a hero, I showed up a weapon. Now you're collecting all the pieces that I never should have held. Heartless, put it on my grave. Here lies nothing, but at least he was brave enough to say, I can't love you, I can't love anyone. The closest I get to feeling is the smoke before the gun. So go on, call me heartless, heartless. I've been called worse by better people in the darkness. You'll heal, you always do, and I'll still be it, feel nothing new. Heartless, yeah. You said, why can't you just try? Trying is for people who believe they can change. I just am what I am. Good night. You got a name I never told nobody. A face that's half a stranger, half a hobby. I've been rehearsing conversations in my car. The way you touch my hand, the way you know me from the scar. I never met you, but I miss you like a funeral. I carved your whole existence out of things I never knew at all. You like coffee black at midnight, you hate when people yell. You probably leave me too, but in my head you stay as well. I saw a girl with your hair at a red light yesterday. Almost followed her, almost threw my life away. Cause I've been living in a world where you exist, and the real world's just a rental. I don't wanna pay the rent, that's a sickness, isn't it? Preferring what's not real, you can't reject me in my head. You can't betray me or conceal. You just love me perfectly the way I wrote you to. And every real girl just a shadow of the ghost I made of you. I'm a daydream believer with a broken compass. You live in my mind and I pay you no rent. I made you to save me from the loneliness. Now I can't tell the difference between heaven and cement. Daydream, daydream, keep me company tonight. The real world's out there breaking hearts, but mine's safe in the light of a fantasy. I grabbed it with my own two desperate hands. You're the only one who understands, cause you don't exist, you understand. Yeah, daydream. And I know it's pathetic to admit, but I'd rather love a ghost I made than get my heart broke by some bitch who's real. I tried to date somebody last December. She was lovely, kinda real, I don't remember. Her eyes were the wrong color, her laugh was off by half a note. I kept comparing her to someone who can't even glow. Cause you can't win against a dream don't talk bad. A dream don't leave the toilet seat up or leave the fridge or crack. A dream don't gain 10 pounds or have a bad day at work. A dream just loves you endlessly like a beautiful jerk. She asked me, who are you thinking about right now? I lied, said nobody, but my tongue was a liar's plow. Digging graves for real connection, cause it couldn't match the screen inside my skull where you dancing in a dress I never seen. And the real girl cried, I watched her do it and I felt nothing but annoyance. I'm so used to you, I blew it. You ruined me for flesh and blood, for texture and for scent. You're a masterpiece of make-believe, a beautiful torment. I'm a daydream believer with a broken compass. You live in my mind and I pay you no rent. I made you to save me from the loneliness. Now I can't tell the difference between heaven and cement. Daydream, daydream, keep me company tonight. The real world's out there breaking hearts, but mine's safe in the light of a fantasy. I grabbed it with my own two desperate hands. You're the only one who understands, cause you don't exist, you understand. Yeah, daydream. And I know it's pathetic to admit, but I'd rather love a ghost I made than get my heart broke by some real. What if I told you I can't stop? What if I told you I've been talking to you out loud in parking lots? What if I told you I bought a birthday gift for someone who can't open it? Wrapped it, wrote a card and threw it in the bottom of a closet. I'm not crazy, I'm just lonely in a different way. Most people miss somebody who left, I miss somebody who never came. There's no closure for that, no goodbye, no fight. Just me and my daydream on a long, endless night. I gave you a backstory, a favorite song, a scar above your knee. I gave you a childhood trauma so you'd understand me. I built you brick by broken brick from every movie I've ever cried to. And now I can't love anyone unless they remind me of you. That's the twist, that's the horror, that's the cage I built myself. Loving a hallucination while real love sits on a shelf. Collecting dust, waiting for me to choose the truth. But the truth is early, baby, and my daydream still got you. Daydream, yeah, broken compass. You live in my head and I'm losing all my compass. I made you up to save me, now you're the thing that drowns me. I hold you in the darkness while reality surrounds me. Daydream, daydream, you're the only friend I got. I know you're not real, but the real world's a parking lot for the strangers who will hurt me like the last one did before. So I'll stay inside my mind when you're still knocking at my door. Yeah, daydream, you never felt that your eyes don't get a thing in the morning. Them gutters on my kids, I forgot time of it. I looked in the mirror at a day. Now that you organize now on fate. 11 and New York's the jet on every day where you're at. They don't feel to see what you're in. And baby, I'll see you on my end. No matter how far, no matter how still I sit, you pull me back every time. That's the problem with love. Feels like a choice till it doesn't. I remember the night I tried to leave for good. Bag was packed, keys in hand like I knew I should. Got to the driveway, sat there for an hour. Engine running but something had more power. Not your eyes, not your body, not the way you say my name. Something darker, something older, something I can't explain. Like the ground itself was tilting every road back to your door. Like my feet forgot how to walk anywhere but toward the wall. I cut the engine, walked back in, you were still asleep. And I just stood there in the dark, feeling 6 feet deep. And the world keeps spinning, but I'm not moving. Every exit sign I see is just proof that I'm losing. You're not even trying to hold me anymore. That's the cruelest part. You let me go, but my chest still wants the floor. It's gravity, baby, I can't fight the pull. Every step away from you just makes the ache more beautiful. You're not my home, you're my collision course. The kind of love that breaks your bones but feels like flying first. Gravity, gravity, pulling me down. I hit the earth 100 times, but I still come around. You don't even have to call me anymore. I feel the weight of you in every room, every floor. Yeah, it's gravity. In heaven up the man who tries to be free from the only thing that ever made him believe that falling doesn't have to kill you. Yeah, it just has to be. You asked me last week if I ever think about leaving. I laughed so hard I think you thought I wasn't breathing. Baby, I think about it every single day. I got a whole map of exes folded up in my brain. But then you brush your teeth, leave the toothpaste on the sink, and I'm standing in the bathroom borderlining on the brink. Cause the mess you leave behind is the only proof I got that something real exists inside this parking lot of a heart. I tried therapy, I tried whiskey, I tried someone new, but their hands didn't weigh the same as yours when they helped me through. It's not about love anymore, love's too soft a word. This is science, this is physics, this is the most beautiful curse. And you don't even notice, that's what breaks me slow. You're just living your life while I'm chained to every shadow you throw. You stopped pulling years ago, that's the joke, the sting, the shame. You let go completely and I'm still the one who came. It's gravity, baby, I can't fight the pull. Every step away from you just makes the ache more beautiful. You're not my home, you're my collision course. The kind of love that breaks your bones but feels like flying first. Gravity, gravity, pulling me down. I hit the earth 100 times, but I still come around. You don't even have to call me anymore. I feel the weight of you in every room, every floor. Yeah, it's gravity. In heaven up the man who tries to be free from the only thing that ever made him believe that falling doesn't have to kill you. It just has to be. What if I told you I don't even like you anymore? What if the love died 2 years ago outside a liquor store, and what's left is just momentum, just the habit of the hurt, just the muscle memory of being dragged down into the dirt? That would be easier, right? If I could blame some switch, I flip. But no, the truth is darker, I'm not broken, I'm just equipped to love you like a planet loves its moon. Knowing the orbit suicide, but singing the same tune. You can move to a different state, change your name, cut your hair, and I still feel the tug from 3,000 miles away. I swear, this ain't romance, this ain't even tragedy. This is just what happens when your whole existence orbits one. Gravity, gravity, I can't fight the pull. Every step away from you just makes the ache more beautiful. Let me fall into you violently. Gravity. You asked me once what scares me most. It's not the falling, it's the ground getting tired of catching me. But till then, pull me closer. Remember when I used to fight for you, show up at your door with flowers and a point to prove. Now I can't even find the energy to argue. You say something mean, I just nod and say that's true. Not because I agree, because I'm tired. The fire in my chest, somebody put it out with tire. I used to write your love notes on the bathroom mirror. Now I walk past your picture and I don't feel the fear of losing you. That's the scary part. I don't care if you stay, I don't care if you will leave tonight, I don't care either way. You ask me what's wrong and I open my mouth and nothing came out. Not sadness, not anger, just drought. And that's worse than hate. The quiet, the flat line, you're looking for a pulse, but baby I've been dying for a long time. Slowly, silently, one small death every day. Now there's nothing left to kill and nothing left to save. I'm a burnout, baby, the flame went out. Not with a bang, not with a fight, not with a shout. Just a slow fade into gray, into nothing, into numb. You're standing right in front of me, but I'm already gone, gone. Burnout, burnout, nothing left to give. I used to burn for you, now I'm just trying to live. And living feels like dying when the colors all drain. I'm a burnout, baby, you can't lie what remains. Yeah, I'm burnout, and the saddest song I ever wrote is the one where I stopped caring with my eyes still open. You cried last Tuesday, said I don't touch you anymore. That's the first time in 6 months I felt something near the core. But it wasn't love, it wasn't guilt, it wasn't even shame. It was just a tiny flicker, then the dark came back again. I wanted to hold you, I really did, my arm even moved, but the effort felt like lifting buildings, so I just sat there glued. You asked, do you even love me? And I took a long, long pause. Not cause I was thinking, cause I forgot what love was, flaws and all. I remember the beginning, the all-nighters, the fire, staring at your face like you were my only desire. Now I stare at the ceiling, same face, same room, and I feel absolutely nothing, just the quiet, just the tune. And I know you think it's you, that you did something wrong, but baby, this ain't personal, the music just stopped playing the song. I ran too hot for too long, burned through every wire. Now I'm just a man sitting in the wreckage of his own fire. I'm a burnout, baby, the flame went out. Not with a bang, not with a fight, not with a shout. Just a slow fade into gray, into nothing, into numb. You're standing right in front of me, but I'm already gone, gone. Burnout, burnout, nothing left to give. I used to burn for you, now I'm just trying to live. And living feels like dying when the colors all drain. I'm a burnout, baby, you can't lie what remains. Yeah. Yeah, I'm burnout, and the saddest song I ever wrote is the one where I stopped caring with my eyes still open. What if I told you I've been faking the last 3 months? Every I'm fine, every love you, every touch was just a stunt. Not to hurt you, to protect you from the truth. I couldn't say that I died somewhere last winter, and I've just been going through the motions every day. I tried therapy, I tried medication, I tried running in the rain, I tried pretending that the feeling was just hiding from the pain. But the truth is darker than depression. Depression feels like something, this is nothing. This is the absence, the grade I'm becoming. You deserve someone who burns, someone who still has a spark. I'm just a husk in a hoodie, a silhouette in the dark. So leave please while you still can, cause there's nothing more lonely than loving a burnout man. Yeah, I'm a burnout, the flame went out. You're screaming at a body that forgot how to shout. A slow fade into gray, and the dust into the floor. You're banging on the door, but baby I'm not home anymore. Burnout, burnout, nothing left to fight. I used to burn the whole world down to hold you through the night. Now I can't even hold myself together in the light. I'm a burnout, baby, and I think I'm finally alright with that. Yeah, I'm burnout, no more guilt, no more shame, no more trying. The fire's dead, but at least the fire stopped dying. Burnout, yeah. You ask me what scares me more, the fall of the hit and the proud. Truth is, baby, be the one scares me anymore. Cause I'm already nothing, and nothing don't feel pain. You know. I sat across from you at dinner, you were on your phone, talking about your day like I was made of smoking bone. I ordered wine you hate just to see if you would notice. You didn't flinch, you didn't blink, you just kept on with your focus. Remember when you used to see me walk into a room? Now I could wear a neon sign and still become the gloom. You say I love you like a reflex, like a sneeze, like a habit, like you're talking to the air, not a man who used to have it. I dyed my hair a different color, took you for a whole day. You looked at me and said something different with a glaze. Not mean, not cruel, just absent like I'm furniture or static, like I'm the background noise inside your whole dramatic attic. And that's the part that kills me, the not meaning to forget. You're not out here trying to hurt me, you just haven't noticed yet that I'm slowly turning see-through, slowly turning into air. And the saddest part is, baby, I'm not even sure you care. I'm invisible, baby, look right through me, standing right in front of you, but you don't even see me. Used to be your gravity, now I'm just your floor, something you walk on every day and don't think about anymore. Invisible, invisible, that's my new name. I could scream into the ceiling and you probably do the same. You don't hate me, you don't love me, you just don't register. The slow dissolve of a man who gave you everything he was, sir. Yeah, I'm invisible, and the worst part is I'm still here, holding your coat, wiping your tears while you stare at the wall like I disappeared years ago. I stopped telling you my feelings last November, I think. Not because I didn't have them, but because I watched them sink right past your eyeballs, right down to the floor. And you just kept on talking like I wasn't there before. I got a promotion at my job, you didn't ask me how it went. I fixed the sink, I paid the rent, I built the life he said we'd invent. And you just floated through it like I was a ghost. He's like doing chores, like I was an app you downloaded once and then ignored. I tried leaving once last month, packed the bag, walked to the car, sat there for an hour thinking, will she even know how far I've gone? Came back inside, you were watching TV on the couch, didn't look up, didn't ask where I've been, didn't make a sound, and something broke right then, not loud, not fast, not mean, just the quiet little death of the last thing that was still seen. I realized I'm not even a person in your eyes anymore. I'm the wallpaper, the carpet, the hinge on the front door. I'm invisible, baby, look right through me, standing right in front of you, but you don't even see me. Used to be your gravity, now I'm just your floor, something you walk on every day and don't think about anymore. Invisible, invisible, that's my new name. I can scream into the ceiling and you probably do the same. You don't hate me, you don't love me, you just don't register. The slow dissolve of a man who gave you everything he was, sir. Yeah, I'm invisible, and the worst part is I'm still here, holding your coat, wiping your tears while you stare at the wall like I disappeared years ago. What if I told you I stopped existing last Tuesday at 7:32? That was the moment you looked past me and I finally believed you. Believe that I'm not real to you, just to have it, just a room, just the shadow that the lamp makes when the light dies too soon. I tried to make you jealous once, posted someone new, you scrolled past it in 3 seconds, didn't even click it through. That's when I knew you don't care enough to hate. I'm not even the villain in your story, I'm the commercial break, so I'll just fade quietly. No goodbye, no fight, not because I'm weak, because you won't even notice I'm not there tonight. And maybe that's freedom, maybe that's peace, or maybe that's just the most invisible way to leave. You're watching the TV, used to be your everything, now I'm nothing at all. Just the voice that used to matter, now just bouncing off the wall. Invisible, invisible, that's my legacy. The man who loved you so completely, he turned into a memory. Before he even left, before he hit the door, you erased me with your apathy. I just ain't here no more, yeah. I'm invisible, and here's the final twist. You wake up one day lonely, wondering what you missed. You feel an empty space you can't explain, can't fix. That was me, the invisible man you taught not to exist. Invisible. Yeah, one last time I'll say your name, not cause I think you'll hear it, because saying it out loud is the only proof I got left that I was ever here at all. Goodbye. Goodbye.